This is Deducter bringing you the final scenario, scenario 11 of Grand Campaign 41. It's the Demyansk Pocket scenario. So I'm almost 100% sure in this scenario the Soviets go first because it is their counteroffensive. When they're counteroffensives. Notice the way I position my units, which is kind of critical. So I have AA cover on nearly all of my units except like infantry, which don't really need AA cover, and this pocket up north because I can't actually deploy any fighters over there, so not much point. I also kept one of my fighters in reserve because I get an auxiliary one to help me out. Plus all these, I have all these AA guns, so there's no real need to deploy 4 fighters for this scenario. It is a good thing though that I'm training up another fighter. As you can see, this one has 248 experience since it will be needed in 1942 next year. Deployed various other assets. This Panzer 1, frankly, is obsolete, and it's already obsolete by France, but I use it for like 3 scenarios into Russia, and I'll upgrade it to something in 1942. Don't need both level bombers. Deploy various other assets all around. All the frontline units have artillery cover for the most part, so it's pretty safe. I left this force open, not a problem, because the AI can't actually penetrate to it. I put infantry on fortification hexes since they get 4 entrenchment, and elite infantry in particular have a very good chance of rugged defense. So it's pretty safe to leave infantry on fortification hexes without artillery support. So without further ado, let us begin. Indeed, the Soviets launch all sorts of attacks. Cloudy weather, huh? Ambush. Beautiful. That was a T-3441 too. Hordes of Russians are approaching from the north, but I'm not too worried. All right. Now let's take a look at the situation here. Let's do the simple things first. Shoot down Soviet air units. Man, another plus attack hero. Those are my personal favorites for air units. Wow. That's fantastic. My hero luck is too good this playthrough. Way too good. Alright. This one can be used to shoot down some more aircraft. Might as well finish that off. Bombard, attack down, KV-1A, not ideal. I got... Alright, I know what to do. By shifting my entire defensive line down by 1 hex, The AI still can't penetrate my defenses, and there is nothing to worry about. One thing I have to worry about is how do I use some of these units that I have. Obviously, I want to use the Grenadiers to attack T-34 in the forest. That much is obvious. The question becomes then what? I gotta think about that. Now, these conscripts aren't that dangerous down south. Alright. Attack these conscripts. Don't need artillery for that. I'll finish them off next turn. Meanwhile, I'll also maneuver this force. We'll go north. You know what? Can this reach up there? Yes. There's no reason not to attack like this. Yeah. Alright, that was as expected. Next, I will send another Stuka. Whoops. That failed to do any damage, that's great. I can't finish it off just yet. I'll send one of my fighters to cover this position. Actually, we want to do that, because then I can send this to bombard this position. Move this up, and it's pretty safe. Might as well put this in the north. Oh, I have extra range. I always forget that. Nah. Odds could be better. Plus, didn't I get a spotting hero on this unit? No, not that one. I got a spotting hero on something. Well, we'll move this up there. So I can move this over. Do some damage to that MiG. Alright. Let's see. Move that up. Not too much to be done with this infantry for now. I mean, the southern sector will be handled. Those conscripts are not a problem. Move that infantry up there. Now, I gotta think about this northern sector. There are no easy surrenders that I can force. I mean, there are a few tricks I can play. Like this. Ta-da! Don't think that's necessary. KV tank is annoying. Eh. I think the best policy for me is to simply hold the ground. So the idea is that hopefully the Soviets will send forth all their tanks so I can force surrenders on those. Conscript honestly isn't that dangerous, but I also don't have all my units in position. Now I do, though. I think this setup is pretty good. These auxiliary units can all be set to hold position. Or set to sleep. Shift Z, by the way, is the command for permanent sleep. Alright. So sometimes it's wisest not to attack. Let's see how this goes. Snow, huh? As expected, the Soviets are massing hordes of units so that there is some opportunity for me to force some surrenders. Alright. Yeah. Alright, there's KV tank. I can't allow the KV tank to come onto any of my hexes. Ah! Alright, now this situation is a little interesting. Here's, I think, the best way to do this. I may not have done this perfectly correctly. Damn. Oh well. The idea was to force it onto the forest before I killed it, but whatever. It's almost dead now anyway. Just have to move this up one. We'll finish it off soon enough. Right now. Yeah. Now, as for this area, this is where the fun really begins. Start forcing as many surrenders as I can. Doubt the AI will be foolish enough to attack into my defenses. At least not yet. So I'm pretty satisfied with this arrangement. The southern sector is the most critical, since I don't actually have enough troops to plug the gap. I'm gonna have to take care of the easy stuff first. So now, by shuffling my troops again, Soviets can't penetrate these defenses. So this sort of forwards and backwards movement is a great way of allowing me to hold on to these positions despite being horribly outnumbered, so that I can shift some units over to perhaps turn the tide. Oh, to get decisive victory on this map, you have to escort some of these supply carriers to the airfields. It's frankly so trivial that I don't even really care to mention it. It's very easy to accomplish, suffice to say. Yeah, better leave a retreat path open, because I am just paranoid like that. Oh, right. One important thing I forgot is that since this scenario, the AI goes first, I have to be very careful about weather. If it's snowing, I can't move out my air units carelessly, and I have to remember to escort them. the anti-tank gun. It's not going to make any progress against these fortifications. That thing just attacked my KV tank? That is like... I don't know why that BT tank did that. But that was really bad. Yeah, he does have some artillery there. But as long as I stay on the fortification, there is nothing to worry about. Alright. Let's deal with the situation in the north. That KV-1A is extremely vulnerable. Best to kill that now. I mean, there are a lot of good targets that I could attack. Good. What bombers do I have available? Actually, not much. That's a problem. Damn. Guess I have no choice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Even better is that. That should force a surrender there. KV tank will still survive the fight another day. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Conscripts are most vulnerable in clear terrain. Wow. I need some more infantry up north here. Alright, what do I have left? I have this unit. Have that. Again, not a trivial task. You know, in times like this, let's just see how this bombardment turns out. Could be better. Let's take a risk here, huh? Yeah. That'll surrender. I can move this up. I can attack that. I think that's pretty good. Hmm. Hmm. This is a bit dangerous, but that Panzer has +3 defense, so I should be fine. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Again, no need to press the attack here yet. Pretty happy with this current arrangement and setup. We can bombard this though. Alright, things are going better. The reason why I'm pressing the offensive in north is there's a capturable T-34 at Uglovka. I have no real intention of like trying to clear this pocket. It's too stressful, too many units, too much of a drain on my prestige. I am much better off simply holding the AI off, conserving my strength, because I will need everything for 1942, and there is no reason to stress just yet. Alright, now things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. Took a lot more damage on that than I thought. Mig's initiative is good. It has 10 initiative, no wonder. Even though the kill was only 6%. Well, that was unexpected, but it was also okay. Clear weather favors me. Push the attack. Why not use the anti-tank unit for its duty? No reason to push the offensive there just yet. Let's see. What do we got? I'll draw resupply since my troops can't even get there yet. Right. Down here. Some stuff I can do. Let's see, the rest that is left are infantry, which aren't really much of a threat. And I've blunted the first wave of Soviet attacks without too much trouble. Very good. I'm pretty pleased with these results. Just want to move that up so I can get some experience on that 88 gun. Move that over, resupply that, resupply that, resupply that. This can be set to sleep. The only thing left to kill here is that last infantry, but not a problem. Might as well move that up. Escort. I think I'll send my recon unit up north, actually. There's not much to do down south. Mountaineers are pretty tough. They can stay put for now. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, I can move this up. Use that to kill. Move that up. Mostly because I want to get some experience for the 88 gun. Better play it safe. One surrender after another. What are my odds? Reasonable. Let's see. Making some progress in the north here. What about the central sector? Supply. What fighters do I have available? Well, I can cover that with this. Cover that force, cover that. Alright, this actually looks pretty good. Send a recon unit up north. Move this over there. And yeah. Pretty good. I don't need this anti-tank down there anymore. Oh, I have another supply plane. We'll move it up a little, and then I'll escort it next turn. Damn. This is my 88 gun too. That was annoying. That went okay. Yeah. It's not a guaranteed kill. Damn. Should be okay. Yeah, that's pretty safe. Hmm. All right. Got it. Da, da, da. Alright, his pretty good defensive positions. Again, I'm fairly satisfied with this arrangement. The only thing that troubles me is how to deal with this sector. Yeah. The AI has plenty of planes for this scenario, so it might be wise to be a bit careful. Is that an ambush? But the attack would be broken up anyway. Oh, poor auxiliary unit. So many Russians. Alright, I gotta watch out on my anti-tank gun there. Man, there's a lot of Russians. Okay. Again, it doesn't hurt to start with the easier targets first. That one is critically low on ammo. Okay, I gotta think about this situation here in the north. It is non-trivial to deal with. Very non-trivial to deal with. So many Russians. Yeah. This is the E. Might as well sit there. Where's my fires in the north? I only have one. Also have this. Yeah. I have this. Alright, we'll do that. Get as much mass attack as I can, and let's get this started. That was not successful. So you can see the Yak 1s are already proving to be much tougher foes. Okay. Let's attack +2 hero. As long as I have that covering, though, I'm not too worried. Alright. Step 1. Cripple the conscript. Sending the T-34-41. Force to surrender. Attack with the Pioneer. Which could have been more successful, admittedly. Then attack with this. Send the Pioneer into the forest. Send the infantry in like so. That thing's not gonna attack yet. Let me think. Bah. Oh, I don't want to do that. We're gonna attack anyway. Who knows? Maybe I might end up clearing the pocket. I'm taking more losses than I want to. Defense +2 hero, not bad. This will force it onto the hill, where it'll be crushed by my Panzer. Resupply that. This unit needs to be withdrawn. Bring up the good tank. Resupply that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So now I have to deal with this southern sector. Including artillery there, that is annoying. Resupply that. Withdraw. No. Actually, let's do that. Resupply. Resupply. Bombard. Attack. Resupply. Already shot down that plane. What else do I have? And there's an anti-aircraft gun up there, though. We'll go pick away at some easier targets. It's a pretty good position. Oh, right. Forgot about that bomber. Well, now it gets to live to come back to haunt me another day. I'll be okay with that. All right. I don't have enough artillery up north to make any sort of real headway. It's kind of irritating. Some of these targets are easy to take care of. Da, 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 da. once more, very good defensive arrangement. Nearly all my units are covered. And yeah. Move this over here. Progress is slow on this front. Might as well bring another artillery there. Move that back. Up like that. Good. Let me think. Is there anything I can do about that unit? Not really. Well, let's try this. Hopefully it moves on to the forest where it'll be more vulnerable. Definitely don't want it to get onto the fortification hex. Decided to attack my newly captured T-34, huh? Not a problem. Interesting. All right. One thing that hampers combat operations currently is the lack of beautiful. Let me actually see. I can bring that up. What are the odds? Pretty good. Surrender. Da da da. Kill with this. Now most of the AI's northern force has been blunted, and my counteroffensive is in full swing. Alright. Next, I don't like that unit. I want that to resupply. Right. Da, 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 da. Not bad. This can stay put. Wow. Two entrenchment. 6 entrenchment on that guards. I do not like that Soviet mountaineer. Has been irritating me for far too long. Those anti-aircraft guns can't retreat onto the swamps, making that a good opportunity for me to conduct some more offensives. Now I can free up that infantry for counteroffensive too. Excellent. Can't use anything there. We'll try to take the city with the guards first. Honestly, let's do that. Entrenchment never hurts. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Nah, I won't do that. Put this up north to support operations there. Okay, so the AI is going to launch its attack from the south now. I gotta be very careful. Very careful. It's snowing. The AI is going to launch a lot of attacks while it's snowing. Fortunately for me, I am not too afraid of this. Capture that hex. Alright. Oh boy. Next turn is supposed to be clear again. Don't like that T-34. A lot of my units are sort of stuck. No fuel, no ammo. No, that wouldn't work. Put that in. Very risky. Don't want to do that. Because then I open myself to attack from T-34. Another supply plane. Imagery of 7 entrenchment. That's a lot. Alright, I gotta think about how to deal with this sector to the south here. Best bet is to conduct a fighting retreat. We'll finish off some easy targets. Draw my forces. And prepare myself for some more battles. I need to shift most of my air power to the south now to blunt that Soviet attack. I'm gonna keep this up here. Let's see. Yeah. Not bad. I don't like letting that engineer live, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Whatever. Finish it. Can't do that. We will do this, however. Shift this up. Down. Da da da. Yeah. Uh... Hmm. All right. There's that bomber I let escape last time. He's come back for more fun, along with a new fighter. Not too worried. If it wants to kill my auxiliary flak, AI is free to do so.